Hi friends, welcome to the weekly PIB session where I cover important news items from the PIB for the UPSC Prelims 2027. In this session, I'm going to cover important news from June 21 to June 27. My name is Santosh Pandey. I have cracked UPSC Prelims examination 6 out of 6 times. You can see some of my scorecards. I mentor aspirants for the Prelims examination. This is my Telegram channel and this is my number. You can connect with me if you need my guidance for the Prelims examination. First of all, why PIB? This year, guys, after the prelims examination, UPSC chairman has categorically told that most of the questions and the solutions for the prelims examination is made from authentic sources such as government websites and government press releases. But the challenge in covering PIB is that it is very vast. So these sessions are basically planned where I only select top 10 important topics from the week which can be asked in the prelims examination. So definitely you should follow this initiative if you are a sincere aspirant for prelims 2027, because in 2026 many questions came for the PIB. So let's start. Very first topic is president visits Kuno National Park. Guys, in the prelims examination every year you will see at least one question coming from national parks. Okay, this year also there was a question on national parks and protected areas. So Kuno National Park is one park which is in news for the last 3 years. This is a park was selected under the project Cheetah. Okay, so this park is located in the Shivpur district of Madhya Pradesh. Here the river Kuno, which is a tributary of Chambal, divides the park into two parts. Here the vegetation you can find is dry deciduous, mostly kardai khair tree. Okay, so why this topic is important? Because this was the park where the first cheetahs were brought from Africa under the project Cheetah. Guys, project Cheetah, which is also called Cheetah Reintroduction Program, is world's first intercontinental translocation of a large carnivore by reintroducing cheetah from Africa into Kuno National Park, which is located in the state of MP. Guys, in 2022 September, the first batch of cheetahs from Africa were brought from Namibia. Then in 2023 February, again additional cheetahs were brought from South Africa, and recently cheetahs were also brought from Botswana. So this you should know. You should also prepare the names of the cheetahs which were brought. That also you can prepare. This is very important. Okay, so why Kuno was selected? Kuno was selected because, guys, these cheetahs, the African cheetahs, okay, they basically survive in savanna. Okay, savanna kind of grassland. Okay, and this Kuno National Park has similar kind of, okay, habitat. Okay, this was the reason. So this project Cheetah is led by National Tiger Conservation Authority under the Ministry of Environment and Climate Change. Okay, as far as Asiatic cheetah is concerned, guys, Asiatic cheetah has got extinct from most of the countries. At present it is only found in Iran, where it is in critically low number. Okay, very very important. So Asiatic cheetah has got extinct in India. This is one time which was asked in the prelims also. It is only found in Iran, and that too in a very small number. Okay, this is very very important. Okay, as far as big cats are concerned, in India we find tiger, we find lion, we find leopard, we find, okay, snow leopard, and okay, now we have African cheetahs. Now we have African cheetahs also. Okay, so guys, the cheetahs are one of the world's fastest mammals. There's a difference between African cheetah and Asiatic cheetah. African cheetah is vulnerable in IUCN list, whereas Asiatic cheetah is critically endangered in the IUCN list. Cheetahs are in Appendix 1 of the CITES. This is very important. So first topic, I hope you must be very confident. So I'm giving you an assignment. Apart from Kuno National Park, which are the two other national parks where we have decided to shift cheetahs, okay, from Africa, whatever cheetahs we are bringing, so we are bringing to Kuno National Park, and from the Kuno National Park we are relocating some of the cheetahs into those two national parks. Those two national parks are also in the state of MP. Let me see how many of you can name those two national parks. This is very important. It starts with now N, Nauradehi, and Gandhi Sagar. Okay, so you should know, prepare these two wildlife sanctuaries. These two are very very important. Okay, Nauradehi and Gandhi Sagar. Okay, now next, space odyssey. Space Odyssey. Okay, so guys, you can see here there was a detailed article about space programs in India. You can see they have given how the space programs in India have evolved in the last 10 years from 2014 Mangalyaan to 2025 December. You can see here many important space projects they have mentioned here. You can go through it. For example, Aditya 1, which was India's first solar mission, very important. XPOSat satellite, which is also very important. Then you can see SpaceX. This is also very important. First docking. Okay, this is also very important. Then 100th launch of ISRO. Then Nisar satellite, India and ISRO. Okay, so you can see they have mentioned various space programs which India has carried out in the past. In the you can see Chandrayaan 1, Chandrayaan 2, Chandrayaan 3. Then even we are planning for Chandrayaan 4. Then Mangalyaan. Okay. Then Venus orbiter mission. Then Aditya L1 Astrosat, which was India's first multi-wavelength space observatory. Then ExpoSat. Then space docking experiment. India became the fourth country to carry out autonomous space docking. Okay, so this is also very important. India became the fourth country. So go through some of the achievements of India as far as space is concerned, because this is a favorite theme of UPSC prelims examination. In this article they have covered all developments. Also guys, you should know about the Gaganyaan mission, which was approved in 2019. So this is one of the first kind of mission which India will carry out for the human space flight. Okay, so this is still going on. Then guys, Shubhanshu Shukla, who traveled to International Space Station under the Axiom 4 mission, okay, on SpaceX Dragon spacecraft. So this is also very important. Then India is also planning to develop Bharatiya Antariksh Station. Okay, so this is the goal is basically okay somewhere around 2047. Okay, we have a goal of building a space station. Okay, and guys, India has taken some of the policy decisions in space sector. For example, guys, we have established in space. We have established in space. Okay, so in space and NSIL. Okay, in space is basically a single window authorization for private space activities, and NSIL, which was established in 2019 for commercialization of ISRO technologies. So these two institutions can be a probable topic for the prelims examination. I think in 2026 prelims examination, they have asked a question on in space. So in space is for what? Single window authorization agency for private space activities. And NSIL, which was established in 2019, is for commercialization of ISRO technologies. Guys, one more thing you need to keep in mind that FDI is allowed now up to 100% in satellite components manufacturing and 74% in satellite manufacturing operations and 49% in space launch vehicles. So FDI limit also is very important. So please go through the India's space policy of 2023 and please go through these two institutions in space and NSIL. This is very, very important. Okay. Guys, also some of the important facts we need to remember is that India is developing second space port, which is Kula Pattanam. Okay, this is very important. And third launch pad in Sriharikota. Okay, so this is a very important, okay, map point which you can get in the coming year. Then Vikram 3201, which is India's first indigenous 32-bit space microprocessor. Okay, it's an indigenous space microprocessor, Vikram 32. This is also very important. Then Navik, guys, you know India's indigenous navigation system, which is a favorite theme in UPSC prelims examination. The range is up to 1500 kilometer beyond India. Then guys, ISRO has developed many geo portals like Bhunidhi. Then Bhuvan. Bhuvan was asked in the prelims examination before. So Bhunidhi can be asked in the coming examination. And DGPIN also they have developed. Okay. As far as major space collaboration with other countries, we have the NISAR, which is NASA and ISRO. Then we have Trishna, which is ISRO and CNS. Then we have LUPEX, ISRO and Japan Space Agency, and South Asian Satellite, which is GSAT 9. So please prepare NISAR, Trishna, and LUPEX. This is very, very important. So these are international cooperation with other countries. Okay. So NISAR is very important collaboration with the NASA, and LUPEX is very important collaboration with Japan Space Agency, which is JAXA. Now moving on, Polish film backs the silver golden coach. Okay, police film. The name of the film is Silver. It backs the golden conch at the Mumbai International Film Festival. Okay, so guys, Mumbai International Film Festival is India's premier international film festival dedicated to documentaries, short animation films in South Asia. It is organized by Ministry of Information and Broadcasting through National Film Development Corporation. This is a very important point you need to keep in mind. So this year there was a question on films. So you may expect question on films. Okay, so this is very important. So you can see some of the names of the films I have basically collected. You can go through that, the names of the film. This year there was a question on that. Okay, so Golden Coach Award, okay, you can was given to Silver, a movie. Okay, so like this you may expect question on such topics also. Next, India becomes world's top ship recycling nation. Guys, according to UNCTAD report, India has become the world's top destination for ship recycling. Okay, this is really very important. You know guys, India has a place called Alang Ship Recycling Yard. It is world's largest ship recycling yard. It is in Gujarat, Alang. So this is an important map point. Also guys, you know India is already ratified the Hong Kong Convention for safe and environmentally sound recycling of ships. So Hong Kong Convention is very important. India has ratified it. India has ratified it. So this is also very important. Next, Rakhi Gadi. Guys, recently you can see human skeleton remains for Rakhi Gadi transferred to Anthropological Survey of India for advanced scientific research. So why is Rakhi Gadi so important? Guys, Rakhi Gadi is the largest habitation in the Indus Valley civilization. Okay, so this is very important. Rakhi Gadi, largest. Whenever largest, smallest, such kind of superlative terms are there, this becomes very important. You know, guys, Indus Valley civilization was an urban civilization, which is why this is very important. Every year, at least one question comes from Indus Valley civilization, and particularly map-based questions are very popular. So please prepare all the sites of Indus Valley civilization in India. For example, we have the Lothal, we have the Dholavira. So all this has been asked previously. So now Rakhi Gadi is the largest site. Okay. So Anthropological Survey of India, it is headquartered in Kolkata. Okay. It is under the Ministry of Culture. So organizations are also very common in the prelims examination. So guys, before we proceed, I would like to tell you that I have collected all these topics in form of notes. Okay, some 10-15 pages notes, which is I'm giving as weekly synopsis. You can make use of this. And I'm also preparing a quiz on the PIB. So if you practice these questions, then you can cover the entire week's PIB in a very scientific manner. Every week I'm giving you 20 questions in the PIB. So please do not miss this quiz. Okay, again, I have told you, I have already given my number. You can connect with me if you want this quiz and if you want this compilation. Next, guys, Pradhan Mantri Rashtriya Bal Purashkar. So guys, Pradhan Mantri Rashtriya Bal Purashkar is an important theme, because if you see in the last 3-4 years, UPSC is continuously focusing on awards as a theme. Okay, so already they have asked question on Bharat Ratna, they have asked question on sports award. Now they can ask you question on Pradhan Mantri Rashtriya Bal Puraskar. It is the highest national civilian honor for children. What is the eligibility? 5 to 18 years. 5 to 18 years. What are the categories? Categories is bravery, social service, environment, sports, art, and science and tech. These are the 6 categories under which this Rashtriya Bal Puraskar is given. It is conferred by President of India. The award committee constituted by Union Minister for Women and Child, and is chaired by Secretary of Ministry of Women and Child Development. Okay. So Veer Bal Divas in India is observed on 26th of December to commemorate martyrdom of these two personalities who are younger son of Guru Gobind Singh, the 10th Guru of Sikhs. So this is very important, guys. Veer Bal Divas, very important, great sacrifice. Okay, And I have told you eligibility is 5 to 18. So sometimes UPSC can also ask you about eligibility. Okay. A child who has already received the award in any category is not eligible. Qualification, act, or achievement must be conferred within 2 years. So this award has to be given within 2 years of the achievement. Okay. So this you need to keep in mind. It can be self-nomination also, or it can be nomination by some individuals or institutions. Even nomination from governors, chief ministers, and member of parliament can also happen. Next, Prime Minister chairs 52nd Pragati meeting. Guys, Pragati is a portal which stands for proactive governance and timely implementation. It is chaired by Prime Minister since 2015. It is an ICT enabled integrated interactive governance platform where the Prime Minister reviews all the ministries and all the projects in the state governments also. Okay, so basically the idea is for better coordination, better management, okay, of the government project, so that there is no, okay, delay in decision making. Okay. Next, APEDA successfully conducts first cohort of Bharti program to accelerate innovation-led growth in agriculture food market. Guys, APEDA, a very important institution. So whenever such initiatives are coming by such institutions, this becomes very important. So what is Bharti, guys? Bharati basically stands for Bharat Hub for Agri-Tech Resilience Advanced Incubation for Export Innovation. The program is a flagship initiative of APEDA, which is under Ministry of Commerce and Industry, which is under Ministry of Commerce and Industry. So under the Bharti program, the aim is to identify, nurture, and support startups developing innovative products, technologies, and solutions for agriculture and processed food exports. This Bharti portal is for what? Food exports. Food exports. Okay, so this is important. Bharti, remember, food exports. So I have already told you APEDA. APEDA is a organization which is basically under the Ministry of Commerce and Industry. It's a statutory body. It is a statutory body. Guys, these days, focus is on trade, particularly export. So APEDA becomes very important. Please take note of it, APEDA. Okay. Next, guys, India's naval ship. So recently, guys, some of the ships were uh, commissioned. In this context, guys, SAIL has supplied high quality steel for such ships. The name of the steel is DMR, Defense Metallurgical Research 249A, which is a high strength low alloy steel developed by SAIL for naval warships. So now, guys, India is focusing on indigenization of India's defense, and particularly the focus is on naval assets, developing naval assets. So India is developing the naval vessels inside the country. So recently, the INS Dunagiri, INS Agre, and INS Sansrodhak were commissioned. Let me just give you a brief background of what is INS Dunagiri. INS Dunagiri is still frigate, still missile frigate. INS Agre is anti-submarine warfare shallow watercraft. It is an anti-submarine warfare shallow watercraft. This is a guided missile frigate, and INS Sansodhak is a survey vessel. INS Sansodhak is a survey vessel. So these three naval assets which were commissioned recently, the steel for this has come from the SAIL, okay, the defense metallurgical steel. So please prepare INS Dunagiri, which is a guided missile frigate, INS Agre, which is an anti-submarine warfare shallow watercraft, and INS Sansodhak, which is a survey vessel. Guys, in this article there were some other important naval assets mentioned, such as INS Vikrant, which is indigenous built aircraft carrier, INS Nilgiri, which is a steel frigate, INS Himgiri, again steel frigate, INS Udyagiri, again steel frigate, INS Ajay, which is anti-submarine warfare, INS Nistar, diving support vessel, and INS Anjadeep, which is survey vessel. Okay. Now, guys, Government of India is coming out with index of services production. Guys, generally we come out with index of industrial production, but we have never come out with index of services production. So now the focus is moving towards services index. Okay, so Government of India has decided to come out with index of services production, which is a short term indicator designed to measure changes over time of volume of output produced in the services sector. Guys, you know, services sector has become very important sector for the economy. It contributes more than 50% of the gross value added since 2013-2014. So since 2013, the services sector has crossed more than 50% of the total gross value added. Therefore, we have to analyze the trend of services sector also. Right now, we are only focusing on index of industrial production. We are not focusing on index of services. So this is okay. Government of India is going to come out. This is basically going out to be okay. uh, it is going to be by Ministry of Statistics. It is going to be by Ministry of Statistics. Okay, so please take note of it. This is still, it is basically they are still making it. The first batch of data has not been released. I think this will be released in by next month. So once it comes out, I will discuss in detail. Next, guys, Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation has celebrated 20th Statistics Day on 29th June 2026. Guys, Statistics Day, which is celebrated on 20th, okay, 29th June 2026, basically to, okay, commemorate the birth anniversary of Professor PC Mahalanobis. Okay, so this is very important. He is responsible for establishing statistics, okay, in India. Okay, this is very, very important. He has contributed for the development of statistics in India. I think he has also established the Indian Statistical Institute in Kolkata. So this is really very, very important topic. And Delhi also, I think there is one institute in Delhi also. So entire India's statistics, the foundation was led by this great gentleman. That is why on his birth anniversary, we celebrate the Statistics Day on 29th of June 2026. So guys, this personality, as I told you, he was born in Kolkata and is father of Indian statistics. He has founded Indian Statistical Institute, Kolkata in 1931. He also established National Sample Survey in 1950. Okay, so he's pioneer in many developments as far as statistics concerned. He was also part of the India's Planning Commission, and he is basically responsible for second 5-year plan, which is also called Mahalanobis Model of Economic Development. Okay, he was given Padma Vibhushan. Next topic, guys, Paimana portal. Paimana portal is a portal by Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. It's a web-based project monitoring portal. It's a web-based project monitoring portal for central sector projects of more than 150 crore and above. So this Paimana portal is by Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation for central sector scheme, which is having a total budget of more than 150 crores. Okay, Paimana. So guys, before we move forward, I would like to tell you that this is my Prelims 2027 mentorship. I'm giving you daily target. I'm giving you daily quiz, 10 most important questions daily, guys. Many of my questions are reflected in the Prelims examination every year. You can go and cross check. In my website, I have given you how I was able to predict some of the questions in 2026 Prelims examination. I'm giving you weekly test. I'm giving you PYQ analysis. Also, I'm giving you 10 full length tests before the exam, which are only on predicted topics. Okay, also I'm giving you some CSAT mentoring and some flashcards for revision before the exam. Next topic, guys, India's tourism sector. You know, guys, India is focusing on tourism sector. If you see, India rank in travel and tourism development index has improved from 2013, which was 65th, to 2024, which is 39th. So I would like to ask from everyone, which organization comes out with in this index, travel and tourism index? Let me see how many of you can answer. Travel and tourism index has been brought out by which organization? Let me see how many of you can answer in the comment box. Okay, this can be a probable question because every year you see one question is coming from index, so you can expect a question coming from index. Okay, so in this article, guys, there were some important map locations which you can prepare. You can see Tehri Lake. Okay, then Kurukshetra in Haryana, which is related to Mahabharata. Then guys, you can see here some of the important pilgrimages where government of India is basically developing, with Somnath in Gujarat, Sri Sailam in Andhra Pradesh, Govardhan in Uttar Pradesh, Anai Velanchi Church in Tamil Nadu, and Hajrat Bal Shrine in Jammu and Kashmir. So these are the important pilgrimage locations: Somnath Mandir in Gujarat, Sri Sailam in Andhra Pradesh, Govardhan in Uttar Pradesh, Anai Kani Church in Tamil Nadu, and Hazrat Bal Shrine in Jammu and Kashmir. Also, guys, you can see government is building the Himalayan trekking trails, bird watching trails, okay, and turtle trails. So turtle trails in the state of Odisha, Karnataka, and Kerala. Guys, you know, in Odisha, we have one of the largest turtle hatching, okay, phenomena. Okay, so this is Rushikulia Lake, and Gahir Matha Beach. Okay, Rushikulia Lake and Gahir Matha Beach. So please prepare. Guys, also you can see nature trails in Araku Valley in Eastern Ghats in Andhra Pradesh, and Podigai Malai in Western Ghats. Podigai Malai in Western Ghats, and mountain trails in Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, and Jammu and Kashmir. As far as bird watching trails, Pulicat Lake in Andhra and Tamil Nadu. You know, guys, Pulicat Lake is shared between Andhra and Tamil Nadu. So Pulicat Lake is also very, very important. UPSC has asked question on Pulicat Lake. So please prepare these map locations. Also, guys, if you see, Government of India is developing Pani Dihing Bird Sanctuary in Assam and Nizam Sagar Reservoir in Telangana. So these two places, Government of India is developing Pani Dihing Bird Sanctuary in Assam. Next, guys, another dashboard Government of India has developed. This dashboard is for senior citizens. You can see the name of the dashboard is Shatayu. Shatayu stands for Senior Holistic Care Assistance and Training for your utility. It's a dashboard platform developed to support and strengthen caregiving services for citizens across the country by allowing trained geriatric caregivers to register themselves. It is by Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, and it is basically implemented by National Institute for Social Defense, which is under Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. Shatayu app is very important. Basically, it's a kind of dashboard or platform for caregivers in every district. Okay, whoever are the caregivers, they will be registered here. Okay. Next, guys, Ministry of Culture commemorates Sanvidhan Hatya Divas. Guys, every year, 25th of June is commemorated as Samvidhan Hatya Divas because on this day in 1975, national emergency was imposed. Okay, so guys, on 25th June 1975, national emergency was imposed by the president under Article 352 on the pretext of internal disturbance, and the emergency continued till 21st of March 1977. The expression internal disturbance in Article 352 was replaced with armed rebellion through 44th Amendment 1978 after the emergency. So guys, you know that 44th Amendment also provided the rights under Article 2021 which cannot be suspended during the emergency of national emergency. Guys, you know, till now only 3 times national emergency has been imposed, and the last emergency was imposed was 25th June 1975. So they may also ask you how many times national emergency has been imposed, and they can ask you about the 44th amendment where the internal disturbance, the word was changed into armed rebellion. This amendment is very important, and this amendment to protect Article 2021 during emergency is also very, very important. Moving on, guys, Prime Minister pays homage to Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay on his Jayanti. You know, guys, Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay is in news because of the anniversary of the song which was written by Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay. This is very, very important, guys. He wrote the Vande Mataram, which is the national song of India. Vande Mataram was a symbol of Indian nationalism. It was first sung publicly by Rabindranath Tagore in 1896 in Indian National Congress session. Very important, guys. And the first two stanzas were adopted as national song by the Constituent Assembly on 24 January 1950. Guys, this Bankim Chand Chattopadhyay was a famous novelist. Okay, he is also called the father of modern Indian novel and Sahitya Samrat. He wrote many important novels. The most important one is Anand Mat, from where this Vande Mataram was taken. Anand Mat was basically on Sannyasi rebellion. Then Devi Chaudarani is also very famous. Then Durgesh Nandini, okay, and Kapal Kundala. Okay, these two are also important novels. Okay, so this is an important topic. You can expect question on this topic. Okay, he was appointed as champion of the Order of the Indian Empire in 1894. Next, guys, MSME Day. United Nations, guys, celebrates MSME Day on 27 June every year. So this is very, very important. United Nations General Assembly in 2017 declared 27 June as MSME Day. So MSME, guys, Please prepare some of the schemes of MSME, particularly guys PMEGP, Prime Minister's Employment Guarantee Program. This is a very important scheme. Then please prepare Vishwakarma scheme. Okay, this scheme is for the traditional workers. Okay, the traditional craftsmen, and Khadi and Village Industry Commission. Okay, so guys, this is an initiative where I give every day 10 questions in my prelims mentorship batch Lux 2027. If you want these 10 important questions, and if you practice these 10 important questions throughout the year, you can master the current affairs properly. Guys, let me tell you, one of the main reasons aspirants struggle in UPSC prelims is because they are not doing current affairs. So your problem of current affairs will be solved if you solve these 10 questions every day. These 10 questions I frame by linking PYQs to current affairs. So do not miss this initiative daily. Thank you guys. Please do like and share with your friends who are preparing for prelims examination.